This is Susan Wilbanks with blendedinsight.com. I am a holistic and integrative healing arts practitioner, an intuitive, and an energy healer. In this podcast, I share tips, tools, and suggestions that have helped me along my path in hopes of inspiring and helping you along yours. Let's get started with today's podcast topic.
Hello, bright soul. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful day. I hope this finds you well. And I want to thank you so much for all you do, for who you are, and for being here. And as always, I'm going to invite you to join Patreon. It's in my show notes, the link for our High Vibe Lightworker tribe. And also, if you want to learn more about breathwork, the pause breathwork link is also in my show notes. And I'm going to move right into the topic for today. I know things can be a little exhausting. Life can be a little chaotic. This is a busy time of year for a lot of people with children being out. Things tend to get a little more crowded. People plan a lot of vacationing around this time, spring, summertime. And I'm hearing a lot about people just being so utterly fatigued. And this is something that I have been doing in my own life, so I wanted to share it with you. And that is just taking an inventory of where you are putting the most of your energy and your time. So here is the way that I do it. One thing you can do, and just think about this, consider it. If you're listening while you're doing an activity, it's okay. Just take a moment and consider it. One thing that I frequently ask myself, especially if I'm feeling squeezed, is what do you want less of right now? What is it that you want less of? So for me, I really get to a point where I want less of social media. I want less notifications. I want less distraction. And then I move into how I can create that for myself. Is it boundaries? Is it time off? Is it just turning off the phone? Is it taking gaps between checking messages? There's all ways that we can manage these things. The second thing is just going through each of the elements. So my physical energy, if my physical energy is low, am I working out? How am I eating? What's my hydration like? Am I supplementing where I need to supplement? Do I need to clean up my diet? Am I sleeping okay? Is there a way that I can increase my quality of sleep? Do I need to go to bed earlier? What do I need to do to take care of the physical body? The second piece is mentally. Do I have goals that I'm working toward? Where am I spending the majority of my mental energy? So what are you thinking about the most? Are you rehashing something from the past that you can't do anything about? Are you worrying about the future? Really focusing, and that goes back to our mindfulness practice of where am I mentally spending a lot of my energy? And then making a plan to empty that out and to spend it in a way that is propelling me toward who I am becoming and what I want to create. Your physical environment, is it cluttered? Do you need to do some cleaning? What is it about your physical environment? Do you need to make some changes? Do you need to move some furniture around? What is it in your physical environment that could possibly be draining you? Because I know for me, I cannot stand clutter. I cannot stand it. I need a clean space. I need things to be flowy because honestly, your physical environment is a representation of your mental space oftentimes, and it really does affect you. So can you donate items? What is there you can do in your physical space? Also, what is it like? Like, do you burn incense? Do you burn, I don't like incense personally, but do like essential oil diffusers, some candles, is there some beautiful music you can play, something to uplift your physical environment? Do you need to sage, Palo Santo, whatever it is for you? Emotionally, how are you emotionally? Are you accepting yourself for who you are and what you are right now? Are you choosing your battles wisely? Is there forgiveness work you need to do either for yourself or for other people? That's a big one. That does spend a lot of energy out for people that have pent up emotions. Breath work can help you to release emotions. Also, all of my work helps with all of this energy healing and things like that. So, socially, that's the other piece of the emotional component. What's your circle like? Is it supportive? Do you have good boundaries? Do you feel connected? Are you interdependent as opposed to codependent? So when we're interdependent, we have a healthy connection with other people. We can rely on people to do things for us, whether that's people that are in your friendship circle or hiring people. But codependent is where you put all of your energy and your emotional well-being onto another person. Now that's unhealthy. So there should be a healthy dependence, but not a codependence. Also, do you take responsibility for your own life? That's a big thing. People get really stuck in this person did this and they're a narcissist and they did this and me, I'm a victim, victim, victim. That's so common. It is so common and is so utterly non-productive. It will tank you so quickly. So that goes back to forgiveness work, taking accountability for, okay, what can I do? What did I do? How can I show up differently? Let me accept myself for where I am. I can't change other people. I can only change myself. I can't change what happened in the past, but I can change the way that I choose to tell my story or myself the story about it and how I choose to assign a meaning to it that either uplifts me or pulls me down into anger and feeling sorry for myself. It really is a choice. It's how you choose to view it. Again, it goes back to everything is happening for you, not to you. And then what are you doing to push yourself toward your purpose, what you want to become? So, do you have some larger goals? I know for me, if I'm looking forward to something, it really helps everything else in my life. So, if I have a trip planned or I have an event coming up or I'm just working towards something, it helps to fall everything into place because I'm like very structured. I like structure. I like routine. I'm very goal oriented. That's just the way I'm wired, and we're all wired differently. So I just wanted to offer this to you. I know it's something that we've been talking about a lot, at least in my private sessions and amongst my friend circle. So I hope this helps. Let's go into a healing. You can uncross your arms and legs and focus on your breathing, and I will turn the healing on. Okay, and so it is. You can come back into your body. And I want to say thank you so much for all you do, for who you are. I appreciate you so much. If you're interested in joining Patreon, it is in the show notes. And you can also preview what's already been posted and see if you feel like it's a good fit for you. Also, you can learn more about breathwork in the show notes, pause breathwork. And I appreciate you so much. And I wish you the most beautiful week. Take care. Bye bye.